Poster Child J1 Head of Hip Hop for Pandora. Here with the dude I have not seen in years, man. But this is a good reconnect, man. Young LA. What's happening, man? How you been, bro?
Man, brother, everything is good, man. You know, just excited, bro.
Yeah.
Life is, you know, it's. I mean, bro, when you're happy, you know what I'm saying? It's like that shit heals all, bro.
Yeah. Well, this is the Connect 4 Convo, so we gonna talk while, you know, I'm gonna beat your ass in Connect 4, but
I'm gonna try to get you in business. I'm gonna try to serve you like a waiter, man. Punchline, sir.
Still got that lingo.
Man, you know I got
still got that lingo. So I'm gonna let you go first, bro.
Alright, I'm gonna take the cone.
Okay, but what you been up to? Tell me the story, cause it, you know, Ain't I Was Out, the biggest song probably in the South, in the country, and then, you know, you were doing some other projects, and like, I ain't hear from you. I don't know what happened. And I'm sure there's other people out there that want to know the same thing.
Well, if you're a real young LA fan, I always been around. I never stopped working. I got a body of work, a big body of work since after Grand Hustle. I came out with Good Burger, Trying to Tell You, Expensive Language, Three-Way. You know, I kept working and feeding my fan base. I didn't have a major deal anymore. The deal with Interscope. So I think people was more seeing me on a commercial level when I was with Interscope. You know how it is having the mainstream label, right?
Yeah.
Am I beat already?
You are beat already, but it's all right. We're gonna do best out of 3. But go ahead.
That's crazy, bro. Did I just talk myself out the game?
That'd be the whole thing, you know. I had to get used to it too.
Okay.
I'm talking to people, and then that's how I was getting my ass.
So you just whooping on me.
So it's all good, man.
But I think the difference between being independent and having a mainstream label or being on a major label is pros and cons with it. Like, you seen me on TV more, you heard me more, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. And when I took the independent route, it was just like, it was really underground. So, you know, you had to really check in for me. You wasn't seeing me on the places and in those same platforms that you were seeing me in. That deal kind of went sour. I was with Grand Hustle, so, you know, I didn't really have nothing to do with that business over there.
Right.
You know, when you sign like a 2-label deal, the execs from Interscope deal with the execs at Grand Hustle. So they don't really deal with the artists. If you got a manager or anybody, they relay the message to them and it trickles down to you.
Right.
So if the communication is off, if the timing is off, it can be something small. You know, that's big business, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It don't look good, you know what I'm saying? It's like, what are they doing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So at that time, it was a lot of adversity going on at Grand Hustle, especially with everything the King was going through at that time with the legal stuff.
Yeah, I remember that.
And so when stuff like that going on, that can throw timing off. It can throw a lot of stuff off. And you know, with that going on, Interscope parted ways. And I stayed signed with Grand Hustle after that for probably like another 2 years.
Okay.
And I requested like release papers. Like, I wanted to get out of the situation.
Really?
Yeah. I wanted to spread my wings, man. I wanted to fly, and I think that's the name of the game, and I think that's what you're supposed to do, you know?
Right.
You're supposed to always set yourself up to, you know, go to the next level and put yourself in position. And that's kind of what I wanted to do, but it was other reasons too. I really had felt like at the time that Tilt was going through a lot of the things he was going through, I felt like my project kind of got abandoned and kind of got lost in that whole ordeal because, you know, he's the face of that label. He has put in so much work, you know. So when he was going through what he was going through, it kind of slowed my whole movement down. For me being a new artist, I'm upset. I'm emotional. I'm happy about the success my single is having. I got one of the top songs in the country.
Right.
My second single is on its way to gold. Like, I'm doing very great. Album is set to come out. Album got pushed back. And I think when Interscope pulled back, I feel like I wanted Grand Hustle to just come in and do a little more.
Right.
I felt like everybody just sat and spectated and kind of let my buzz kind of just, you know, because I'm signed, so I have to move at the pace.
Right.
And if something is going on, I got to move at that beat, you know.
Right.
Some things we can't control.
Right.
And I don't think we could have controlled Tip getting in that legal situation.
Right.
But, you know, I'm a new artist at that time. I'm trying to spread my wings, and, you know, I want to continue. So I didn't feel like the trickle down was fair to me, even though I couldn't control that situation.
Right.
But now everything I worked for up to this point is in a limbo. And I'm like, man, are y'all gonna fight for me? Like, cause how I felt is that even if Interscope didn't put the record out, we had already pre-sold over like 150,000 copies. That was pre-sale. You know, we had a date, so
right,
you know, people call in for their pre-orders.
Right.
We almost did 200K. I felt like the album was gonna be a success, and I think with them knowing that, I felt like even if Interscope backed out, Grand Hustle, you know, as an imprint at that time, I feel like they could have did it themselves. I feel like the financial resources were there. I feel like the relationships were there.
Right.
To make it happen. If it was something that was a priority to them and they really wanted to do, I feel like they could have did it or could have pushed it more. And when I just seen the lackadaisical effort, you know what I'm saying, in my project, I mean, I asked like plenty of times, Mike Lace, who was my manager at that time, like, man, what we gonna do about the album, that?
Right.
What we doing? You know, I talked to my manager, that we had a crazy close relationship, bro. What's up with the project?
Right.
And he couldn't really give me answers. He had to get at other executives, you know, Jason Jeter and those people.
Yeah.
He couldn't give me answers at that time, and I was lost. And I said, I refused to just sit back and just let everything dwindle for me, you know.
Right.
I was very unhappy at that time, and I made a decision to part ways.
And what was next after that? So what you parted ways.
Why did I just let him win?
It's all good, man.
Let me just do this on camera. Here you go. What you saying, NJ?
We'll keep it going, man. It's all good, brother.
You know, we talking some good talk. He 2-0 right now.
I'm 2-0. It's all good. I feel a comeback coming.
Okay.
Go ahead, man. So you part ways with Grand Hustle. You went the independent route. What was that experience like for you?
I like the independent approach because you really got to put your feet on the turf and kind of move at your own beat and kind of show people who you are as a person just by yourself, not with the label saying do this or do it like this, just you. And it also taught me how to work harder than I was working with 2 labels because half of my workload is cut because I got 2 major labels behind me. So I don't got to do the leg work as hard as I would have to if I didn't have those labels. So when I went independent, it just gave me a whole new push. It gave me a whole new like tenacity. Get out in the streets and, you know what I'm saying, get next to the people and, you know what I'm saying, touch the people, touch the DJs and just doing stuff at my own beat. And I think that kind of helped me too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With everything I'm doing now, because it made me be relentless.
Right.
Because that's what I had to do. I don't got nobody else. I just got me. You know what I'm saying? So I got to go 20 times harder.
Right.
So in me going 20 times harder while I was independent, I started to master my craft more. I started to learn more about engineering and, you know, arranging. So I got more on the technical side. I started to, you know, really teach myself and sought for knowledge in different areas, which today is really, is doing measures for me. I can't explain, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, that situation, what it has brought out of me, the character, the work ethic, never give up,
right.
always believe, all those kind of things came from that whole situation. So, I mean,
sounds like you got a lot of insight from it.
I did. And what's a situation and what's going through life if you don't get the insight and get the knowledge?
That's true.
I can make all the first mistakes. That's almost expected from a human.
Right. That's right.
It ain't on me until I see the same thing again in life and it presents itself in the same form and fashion and I react the same way I did, then I've lost. You see what I'm saying?
That's real. Because
I should have learned through adversity and through me already making bad decisions or through my learning curves.
That's real. Man, I'm so caught up in what you're saying. Is it on you or on me?
I don't know. It's some good talk. It's soul food. Shout out to Goody Mo B, man. Shout out to Goody Mo.
So let me ask you this, man, because you just put me up on a feature that you did with Dietrich Haddon.
Yeah.
How'd that come about?
The Dietrich Haddon feature came about Me and Zay, we real close.
Paying attention now.
Yeah. Me and Zay, I'm gonna try to win. Me and Zay, we real close, and he's been working with Deidre Haddon, and it was a situation where like, hey, you know, Zay always called me, hey, Lay, man, I need you to do this, do that. You know what I'm saying, bro? I got something hot that he's always been a friend to me and give me good advice.
Right.
And he told me it was a record that he think I should do. And I just got on there and just did what young LA do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It has opened a whole different door. Just as far as fan base, and you talk about demographics.
Yeah.
Cause I got my aunties, them like, you know, you on the gospel station. You know, you on Deidre Haddon. You know, they fans of that stuff.
Yeah.
For them to see it and to be, you know, excited about it.
Right.
You know, it shows me that, you know, it was a good move for me to make, because I come from that cloth too, you know what I'm saying? You know, spiritual, and you know, my granddad having that background, my mom, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. So they were very elated about that. So it was dope for me. I mean, just the fact that I got to bleed over into a different demographic of music than what people know me for. I think that's when you say that's progress, that's elevation. And you know, that's when you enter into a different realm.
Yeah. So what's up for you, with you now? Like, as far as what does 2020 look like? I know we were talking earlier, and you said you're trying to put out like 6 projects this year.
Yeah.
You're not playing.
Yeah, 6 EPs this year.
6 EPs, man.
Man, I'm finna pop so much lingo and flavor 2020 J1. You know it's him, right?
I know.
You know, I always been one of those kind of guys. Always outside the box. I always did it different to my own beat. I never really cared what anybody thought. I was always different and unique.
Yeah.
And I'm finna give them the business. I talk it like no other. I put on these clothes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, they know all the things that I stand for. You know what I'm saying, when it comes to being creative as an artist. And I'm just happy to, you know, be back on the platform doing what I love to do. Yeah. And being able to be the best version of myself right now with all that I've been through. You know what I'm saying? Just coming home from prison. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know that. I just did 2 years in the state facility. Wow. So I seen the lowest of the lowest, and I seen the highest of the highest. Yeah. But in all that, I don't take nothing for granted. I appreciate everything more, all the little things. When everything is stripped from you, you never really know how much you love something until it's just like you can't do it at all. Just like you, J1, you know, you're a radio personality, you love what you do. Yeah. So imagine, you know, being stripped of it where you can't do it for 2 or 3 years. You really will see how much you love and cherish what you do when you're put in that situation. No,
that's real, man. I mean, I wasn't like stripped of what I do, but I moved to different markets for the past 3 years or so. I think it's my turn. I'm about to win, but we having a good conversation. But I moved away from Atlanta. But
is it this?
It's right there. Yeah. but you know, those years away from the city made me appreciate it more. So you know, it wasn't like as intense of a situation as you went through, but I definitely see what you're saying, man.
But I mean, for me to see you and starting at the radio personality and to see now where you at on this Pandora platform, it just speaks volume of your hustle too, cause you know we ran around J1 around the same time.
We did, man. You used to come through to some of my parties, but I needed you to pull up, man. Shout out to Johnny Cabell, cause he would put those plays together. And so when I heard you was back out again and doing music, and Johnny wanted you to come up here, I was more than happy to like reconnect with you and stuff. And
that's dope.
And I could just like feel your energy and just see the growth. And see like the maturity of what you've been through and where you're about to go. So I'm excited for you. I hate to do this, man, but
I seen it on camera.
But yo, this is an awesome conversation, man. Yo, I'm excited for you, my brother. Big things, Young LA.
Yes,
my guy, Connect for Convo.
You already know.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
get it, baby.